Hello, everyone. Welcome to Packmates, a podcast about Magic the Gathering Limited. This week, we're doing something a little different. We've got a draft of Duskmourne. So I'm Joel. I am your combo expert,
I'm Ryan, your resident aggro expert.
and we're going to be playing a Mythic draft today. So I'm going to get it fired up.
Number 69.
Nice. I've done 8 of these drafts so far, I think. Not counting pre-release, just like arena drafts. And so far, I've gotten 3 trophies.
Done 3. You haven't posted all your trophies then, have you?
I think I posted 2 of them. I don't think I remember posted the 3rd one.
So you like Ghost Vacuum here? I'm high on Gremlin Tamer. It's been sick for me.
Gremlin Tamer's pretty good, but I like staying colorless compared to 2-colored in the first pick.
Yeah, I
think
agree.
the graveyard hate's relevant, and like late game, it kind of just wins.
Yeah, graveyard hate definitely screws like 3 or 4 decks, right? Like,
I think there's a lot of decks that incidentally use the graveyard, right?
Yeah.
And then there's also random things like there's the blue card where whenever you manifest dread, you get to, return another card. That's a trigger. You can respond to an X other thing. Right? Like even in decks that are like only minorly graveyard oriented, you can still like randomly mess up their interactions.
Yeah, have you got to play with this yet? Is popping it just GG most of the time?
I've played with it once and only like one draft, and I only drew it like one time. But I played against it, and it was pretty gross.
Yeah.
So we're getting past a card I would not expect to get past your unidentified hover ship.
Yeah, that card
it's
seems...
a 2/2 vehicle with flying and crew 1. When it enters, you banish your priest. You exile something with toughness 5 or less, and when it leaves, they manifest dread. So even if it's something really good, they don't get it back. But if you just play survival creatures, you can just crew this, and you just win.
Yeah, and survival creatures have seemed to be pretty good to me. Is that what you've been seeing too?
They're not putting bad cards in your deck to make this work. You're putting the good cards in your deck and making them absolutely broken. The card that I like best that like is a combo with this is there's a green 3-mana 3/2 that if it's tapped at your second main, manifest dread.
Disgusting.
So every turn, manifest dread. Every single turn.
What does that 3/4 do with survival right there?
It is a survival that turns one of your lands into a creature. I'm not super high on this one. I'm pretty low on it.
Yeah, that doesn't seem that great.
I do like the hover ship here. Next, we've got a few options. We've got Acrobatic Cheerleader, which is a pretty solid survival creature. It gets a flying counter if it survives. Coordinated Clubbing is another card that's like a survival enabler, right? Because, it taps your guys to deal damage, but it also, because you tap them, you can get some benefits out of that.
Right.
And then Surgical Suite is just a pretty solid version of the Unearth effect. You return something for 2 mana that costs 3 or less.
Yep. And then the upside of the counters. I don't think I'm taking Surgical Suite here though.
I think it's the best card, but with what we want to be doing, I like clobbering better. There's an argument to just stay in white.
There's
green
no
white's
thought
like
on the Glimmer. The Glimmer's not even entering the picture.
Nah, I think this card's just fine. It's less good than I thought it was originally. The cost reduction can be good, but
yeah, I mean, I do like
as good as
clobbering.
making 1/1s.
Yeah,
and I like clobbering quite a bit. Unwanted Remake is unplayable. Don't play it.
Unplayable?
Unplayable. Unplayable has been called.
Wow.
I think I like just break down the door here. There's a lot of artifacts and enchantments, and just instant speed manifest dread can be fine too.
Yeah, how are you on Horrid Vigor?
It's all right. I'm not super high on it, but I'm not super low on it either. I think removal's pretty good in this set, and this really opens yourself up to get blown out.
Yeah.
Like obviously it can protect from removal too, but
right.
That doesn't always happen.
Are we interested at all in Arabella here?
Arabella is very good.
I mean, with Scorching Dragonfire being passed this late,
we are getting some good red signals. This is also a pretty strong black signal. I think Miasma Demon's pretty dang good.
Yeah, that does seem good.
I don't mind Frantic Strength as a survival deck. If you play a 2-drop Survivor and then attack with it, they always block. And then you Frantic Strength. And then you get your survival trigger. You have a big guy.
Yeah, but it's like this field's already dried up, you know?
It is. I think I'm interested in Arabella here. maybe going into some Boros.
I mean, I could see Demon too. Like the only thing we're really, I mean, we're not
I like
really.
cheap cards though. Like,
Yeah,
I don't know. You can always get enough expensive things in this format with the land cyclers. I
that's
am
true.
definitely prioritizing cheap cards early. Ooh, this is one of the better survival creatures, in my opinion, because the counter is always relevant. And once you get the first counter, often it's pretty easy to keep going.
Yep.
Another card that the data says is getting passed too late is Bashful Beastie. This is one of the better commons from the set. I think it's in the top 10, and it's going later than pick 6 on average. So this is another one that people should definitely be picking up. But I think I'm interested in the storytelling here.
Yeah, I
You
think
know,
it's
we have
storytelling.
clobbering, we have hovership. Like this is exactly what we're looking to do.
Yep.
Here we have no green or white. I'm good with being 3 colors sometimes, right? And we have the choice between 2 red rooms here that I think are really what we're looking at. We've got Ticket Booth and Painter Studio.
I'm way
And
higher on Painter Studio than I'm on Ticket
I am as
Booth.
well. That's what I was
Yeah.
gonna say. I think Painter Studio is the better of the two. Because if you don't have something to play on 2, you can just get it down, and then whenever you need the impulse, you can. 3 mana Manifest Dread's a little expensive, if you don't have some other good utility. Ooh,
Yeah, that's good.
I don't know if I can pass up the Mayhem. Like, this is really good with survivors, right? It lets you just get a
Sure.
free survivor attack. But Mayhem is really good.
Yeah. Especially with the studio we just picked up, honestly.
Yeah. So we might just end up in Boros. This is possible. Ooh, and Violent Urge, I think, is one of the better tricks.
Yep.
I
Because
think it's better than Tremble Seven.
you incidentally get delirium a lot of the time as well.
And then you can get Sneaky Lethal. And not to mention, First Strike, like, is better than Manifesting Dread, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. Keeping
Just
your
let
thing
your thing
alive.
survive instead of worrying about that. Trapped in the screen on the wheel.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, I think Boros is very open.
Yep. I agree. I
I
don't
think
even hate.
Metamorphic Expanse here.
Yeah, I don't hate grab the prize. It is like a delirium enabler, like hardcore,
It's
but
fine, but I think Metamorphic Expanse is honestly a better Delirium enabler in these decks.
sure. We're not really in the delirium deck anyway, so
It's just, and I don't
uh,
like Rampaging Soul Rager. I'm pretty low on it.
yeah, me neither.
Panic Strength might end up playing that. What do we think of?
I don't mind Norin, but I don't know. It's like a 2/1
Enemy
for two.
Tracker is a really, really good card, but we are nowhere near that deck. We can't take it here.
Right, right.
I do like Minoran quite a bit. That's like the next thing
Yeah.
I'm looking at. I don't know how we haven't been seeing that much green. Other than wheeling the Frantic Strength, which I think is a pretty playable card, green has felt fairly cut. Like the Shrewd Storyteller, is a bit of a signal, but it's 2 colors, so only so much. And I think Norn in the aggressive decks is really good.
Is
One of the drawbacks
fear?
the aggressive decks has is lifelink, and Norin randomly lets you like kill your own guy, like just you blocked it with a lifelink, or I'm just gonna exile it and
Yeah.
get lethal.
Is fear of immobility worth playing in the survival deck?
I think it's fine. I'm not super high on it. It's just an expensive
Yeah,
creature.
I
You can get
agree.
more than enough expensive creatures. You want to prioritize the cheap ones.
Yeah, I feel like it's a pretty bad expensive creature, right?
Yeah, I think it's just meh.
That's a 6 survival card right there. Savior.
Savior the Small is definitely really good. I think Beastie Beatdown is also a very strong card,
Yep.
but we are still not seeing a lot of green. Like, I would not be surprised if a green card was taken out of its pack. Like, not necessarily, right? Like, we have a bit of green, but it
I
does
do
not feel
like
like any strong
Watchdog quite a
signals.
bit too.
You do feel, like which one? Watchdog?
Watchdog. Yeah, I mean, I
Yeah,
know we're not in
Watchdog's definitely a
green.
solid card. What was the original? Worry Thespian, right?
I don't remember.
The 2 mana 3/1, the surveilled one on ETP or death. Because yeah, this is just like a
Uh,
straight reprint with dog.
yeah,
But
yeah.
I do think Savior the Small is pretty good. You can it's just really scary for them to block it. You can have
Yep.
tricks, you can have removal, and then it can be really, really good when you pick something up.
Yep. Agreed.
Um,
Are we big enough for Pyroclasm? I know Pyroclasm just straight up wrecks
I
a bunch of
I don't
decks.
think we have Norin, right?
Yeah.
We have Midnight Mayhem where it's really bad. Like we need more creatures. Um, but I think I just want True Leader here.
Over exercise.
Exercise is good, but like if we look at our creature count right now, we do not have enough creatures,
Okay.
right?
And
I want to have more
whenever you
creatures.
don't have enough, generic 2-drops are the best way to go, right? Like you always need
Exactly.
2-drops.
Yep. Like I think on average this is probably a better card, but I need the 2 drops.
Yep, and we do have 2 removals or 1 maybe if we drop
It
green.
depends on whether we're 3 colors or 2 colors. Um, this pack is pretty unexciting.
How do we feel about living phone? Just not good enough because it's a die.
It's all right, but it's a death trigger, not an ETB trigger, which makes it a
Right.
significant amount worse. Um,
Like Ticket Booth is
I
just
actually like
so
Spineseeker
toxic.
Centipede a decent amount. Right? That kind of keeps
Sure.
yourself in the green. It's either that or Ticket Booth, which is also fine.
Right. And Double Strike is real, but like 6 is so much.
It's so much. I think I'm interested in the Centipede here. And maybe it's Break Down the Door.
I feel like it's yeah, a 3-mana 2/1. I mean, might as well get one that gets you a land, I guess.
Yeah.
I do like that white 2/2. I also am really high on the red 1/1. Like in any deck. Like you
It's
just
definitely pretty good. I could definitely see taking it here, especially since our curve's low. And it is an artifact creature, which is super relevant.
and it works really well with the Painter Studio card too, because then it attacks as a 2/1 and it's a real deal, you
That's
know?
true. You know what? I think you convinced me. I think maybe
And
Clockwork Crunch is the pick here. I think it's close, but
yeah, I do like Fear of Surveillance also. Like,
more cheap creatures always good.
yeah. How do we feel about Untimely?
I think it's all right, but I don't think it's amazing.
And we're definitely
Like,
not the deck for Possessed Goat.
I was thinking of just a land cycler here.
Yeah.
It's either that or the gym if we want to be 3 colors.
I don't think we want to be 3 colors. And I don't think even if we were 3 colors, we'd play the gym.
That's true. I think just the land cycler would be all right.
Yeah.
It's possible this card's better than it looks. I just haven't seen it play out well.
It seems
Like card
fine.
building.
It's just like oftentimes 2 creatures can't block, which is like perfectly fine in an aggro deck, right?
Sure. Um, there's not much in this pack for us.
I mean, I think we're
We're
just
never
out.
playing Green Harness.
We're out of the splashing, I think, right?
I don't think you'd ever play 3 Terramorphic Expanse, right? That's so many tap lanes that are always tapped.
Yeah, that's true.
If I want to just take
Maybe.
the random rare
Yeah,
draft,
sure. For
I don't
sure.
think any of those are making the deck. Ooh, another Norin definitely lets us
This
be
is
aggressive.
tough between Norn and Jump Scare to me.
This is also definitely good. This is not the Ripper deck, I don't think. That's the
No.
black-red deck. How many tricks do we have?
We
I
do
don't.
only have 8 bodies, so drafting tricks now seems kind of silly.
Yeah, I think I'm more interested in another Norin.
Yeah.
Just get 1 drops.
I really like late Razorkin quite a bit.
Really, I've always
Rich
found it unimpressive. I
Reach
was
is
thinking attack in the box.
relevant.
Like 2/4s attack pretty well, and then randomly it can be big. I don't like
Yeah,
the
I
delirium.
could see it. I could see it. I just like the random reach
The
5/3 that
reach.
blocks. Yeah,
You know
but
what?
like attacking the box is probably fine.
I think I'm fine with the first copy of Inferno here. This is not the best card, but it is a fine card. Or do you
Yeah.
think Malfunction's better?
Like Malfunction is just weird because like for it to be its best, we have to keep 2 mana up, and we're almost never doing that, right? Like,
Yeah, that's true.
and then sometimes we just waste that 2 mana. I feel like even though Ripper doesn't go in our deck, like I think we take it, right? Like it can be
Sure.
in there. It still is a 4/4 that does 2 to something. We have like rooms we don't care about that much. And we got
Malfunction's going
Malfunction
late.
anyway.
Ooh, Omnivorous Flytrap is a pretty broken card.
Yeah.
ETB or attack. If you have Delirium, you get 2 counters. And if you ever get 6, you also double it.
Yep. That seems
I think
sick.
that might push us into Splash and Green. Because we already have some like decent green cards. Like Shrewd Storyteller is pretty good. All right. Clobbering's pretty solid removal. And the
Yeah.
other thing, like there's no really good red or white. Like Painter Studio is fine. Cold Healer's fine. Uh, I think it's just a fly trap here.
Hey, go slow. I'll be right back. My son is freaking out.
So for this next pack, There's actually a lot of cards to look at. We got Savior the Small, obviously, which is a solid card. Wildfire Wicker Folk, now that we're splashing, is a really good aggressive card. And with the expanses, we might be able to play it on curve some amount of the time. Manifest Edge, just a good card. Glassworks is surprisingly good. The backside, just giving you some weeks. If we
What
look
I
at our
missed?
curve, we really need more 2-drops. So I think Wicker
Yeah,
Folk here.
I mean that card's sick. The card's just sick. It's not as
And it
great
also
in
has
the 3-color deck.
we
Like,
have 2 of these to potentially play at, right?
yeah.
Like, we have the ability to get it done. We do not have very many enchantments, but this is just like, it can trade for 2 things. But I think it might be another percussionist here.
Yeah.
Have 4 1-drops.
Yeah, I mean, we do have all of a sudden like a random delirium thing that we kind of care about, right? Like,
Yeah.
it's an artifact creature.
Jolly
Jolly
Balloon
Balloon,
Man.
man, we smashed that and the Wicker Folk. Oh my god. And the
Yeah.
patch play thing is like fine too.
Patch Plaything with Jolly Balloon Man is insane, right?
I mean, is
Make
it?
a 4/3 double strike with haste every
It's
turn
just
because
a
you didn't
1/1.
cast. Oh, you're right. It changes the stats. Dang. I was thinking it works the other way with the counters.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is sick with percussionist though.
Yeah. Until the end of your next turn. That's true. Another Midnight Mayhem. And
Gross.
they work really well together because if you play both of them, all your gremlins gain menace, lifelink, and haste.
Yeah, you play one, then
Yeah.
the next turn you play the other. Yeah. Yep.
And then it's just over.
I think maybe we should have took the other Painter Studio instead of the green card.
We
Uh,
might not have to play green. We will see how much we end up with. We
how
might play
many
just a bit of green. I
do we
think Fear of
want?
Burning Alive is the way to go here,
It's
especially with
been
Jolly Balloon Man.
it's been really good. Yeah. I'm
I think
sad
it's just a
we didn't ever get a jump scare though. But yeah, I feel like we
that's
need
true.
bodies still.
I think I'm interested in just Fear of Surveillance here, right?
I think
More
Friendly
people.
Ghost kind of goes better with the things, but what's our 2 slot looking like? I
Not
can't see
enough.
it that there's a thing
We've
in
only
the
got
land.
3 2-drops.
Okay,
We do have a
yeah.
lot of 1-drops, but not enough 2-drops.
Okay, yeah, then I'm down with Fear. Play things fine too. Like, or we could take the
Yeah,
land
I
if
want
we're
the
thinking
land, I
about.
think. Playmate's fine, but like, I don't
I
know if we
feel
have enough
like
playables for this.
you think
So,
so?
eh,
I don't know.
sure.
Are we going green or not? We gotta decide.
That's fair. I think we'll wheel enough where we don't have to.
I think we just take the 3/3 for 3 here. It's
Yeah, I
not
kind of hate
great.
this,
It's
but
just
maybe
a
we have to.
body,
Just a
right?
body. Yeah.
Playing
Glasswork us on the
Psycho.
wheel is great.
Yes. Is that the 4 damage one? Yeah.
Yep. I'm gonna mess up someone who wanted to wheel say its name.
I'm pretty high on percussionists. Like, I don't know why people don't
We've
like
got
it.
4 of them.
I don't see why people don't like it. Like, it's just like does 2 damage and draws you a card. Like, what's wrong with that?
Yeah.
For 1. And blocks.
It can
Does
definitely be
2
good.
damage, gains you 3 life, and draws you a card. What more do you
I
want?
think the problem is a lot of people like to draft higher curve decks. And if you don't hit a card you can play off it, it's terrible. But
That's true.
this deck's low enough curve that we should be able to normally play it. So we look, I think we're probably dropping the green, right?
I think that's the
We
plan.
didn't get the
Yeah.
fixing.
It's like 3 cards. Yeah.
And then I don't think we want both Terramorphic Expanses, do we? We don't have anything that cares about Delirium.
Do
And
we
we
not?
have a million 1-drops.
Yeah, that's probably correct then. We still went around probably an
See,
extra
this is
amount.
on 15 lands right now.
We have 2
This is
6
really like
drops.
there. This is like there.
One's
But
a
one of them's a
mountain
land cycler.
cycler. Yeah.
This is our only Delirium
We
card.
can
I
get
should be
rid
careful.
of we can definitely get rid of Boyle or
Oh, that's right. This card was never meant to be in. That's supposed to be in the sideboard. I'm pretty happy with the rest of this.
we want to run 15 lands. Like we really need to hit 4 on 4, I feel like.
We do have 4/4 jobs. Like it's 15 with a land cycler,
I
right?
mean, does Inferno
Maybe we
really
won't.
help us that much?
Maybe not. I don't know. I've liked it, but one more land for playing the 1 drops on one might be good. I'm kind of tempted to go almost up one more mountain just based off how many red 1 drops we have.
We do have a
Cool.
double white 3-drop though.
Yeah, but this is good all game long.
That's true.
Um, this is probably fine. Because we also have the mountain cycler that kind of counts. 16
Yeah.
lands.
It's 9 sources. I mean, before I went up another mountain, I would just put a Terramorphic in over a Plains, honestly. Like it would suck to
Yeah,
not
that's
hit
fine.
the 1-on-1, but it's safer, right?
Yeah. And I don't think any of these are things we want. And while we would get some benefit, like this is a really good card, as is this. I
As
just
is
don't think
the, I mean,
mana supports it. We don't have any duels.
it'd be those two in the Storyteller, right?
Yeah. But yeah, I think we just run it like this. See how it
Yep.
goes.
2 of those 3 cards we were thinking about splashing are significantly worse late game, like the Storyteller and the Haste Guy. Haste Guy is fine
Yeah.
late game, but like on 2, it's a beating.
Yeah. Even I had a 3-color deck earlier, red, green, white, that I can post in the Discord. That's like I played the Wicker Folk a decent amount on curve, but I had both duels and Terramorphic. I think I had 2 of the tap duels, one of the untapped duels where it taps for the other color if you have a mountain or a forest, right? And
Yeah.
I had a Terramorphic Expanse. It's
Yeah,
like the
nice.
difference between that and just a couple Terramorphics is huge.
I feel like you can get duels if you get them early. Like I don't think they're that hard to get yet.
Yeah, I think it's a great hand.
Yeah, looks good to me.
We'd like to hit one more land, but we're pretty likely to.
Be a lot better on the play. That made it a lot
It
better.
This format's felt pretty play draw to me with survival. Like when I was on the play and I went survival creature on 2 into removal spell and to get my survival trigger versus when they were, it just felt so huge. I think we're going Ragged Playmate into Clockwork and Painter's Deface
Yep.
Gallery. Yeah.
Yep. Sounds like a good plan to me.
And then on
Looks like
4, hopefully we can Mayhem. And
he's
Mayhem
maybe
with
going
the
some
Fates
sort of
Gallery.
hasting.
Ooh, this is so good for us.
Yep. He's about to get bopped.
Because he probably won't block, but not blocking means that he would be taking 7 here and going to 11, which means this is almost
Next
lethal by
turn is gonna be rough for him. Yeah, he
oh,
has to
he's
block.
blocking already. He
Yeah,
sees
he's
the writing on
scared.
the wall.
He's scared. He's scared.
This is probably one of the best cards for this deck,
Yeah,
honestly.
that card has
One
been
drop into two
insane for
drop into
me.
1 drop, 2 drop, like oof.
I'm never unhappy on that card. Like if we would have took the second one over the silly thing that we did take, the green card. Oh my god.
Yeah, I think it might have been worth it, honestly.
Do we just mayhem here and go?
So Mayhem, we'd be attacking for 2, 4, 6. Percussionist would get blocked. So we'd get
Mm-hmm.
in for 8.
So we draw a card for next turn. Not a big deal. We get him for 8, and we have 4/1/1s that he also has to deal with next turn. Or we can go Rip Skein and
I
wait till
want to
next
just
turn.
send it.
Yeah. He's on the ropes right now.
This is really bad against Pyroclasm, notably. When we get Pyroclasmed, I will have regrets.
I mean,
But
our whole deck is bad against Pyroclasm, right?
yeah, but this
So,
would like hedge against it really well, right?
yeah, sure. Sure. That's awkward.
I think it's honestly, if we don't draw land, I kind of want to unlock this looking for land. And as long as we hit one land, we could play this as well.
That's true.
Like we need land in what we draw or in the top 2. And we hit the land.
Okay,
So
so now we have
think
another decision to make. Are we swinging first? Because if we're swinging, we should do that.
I think we just swing out. They're all 2/2s.
We
Or
lose
4.
everything. We do lose everything if we swing out. We have no board, and we hit him for 2.
But if we go to his turn, he sacks to Sawblade Ripper, kills one of our guys, goes to his end step, gets another trigger off Sawblade Ripper, kills one of our guys,
Yep,
right?
that's true. Yep.
And then
So
this is out of range and can block.
Yep, we force blocks. This is where that +2/+2 and flying would be so sick.
It would be. Yeah, there's definitely probably a time when we should have picked up one of those,
Yep.
but I don't know when it would have been. At the
Maybe we're
time, I was
supposed to
thinking we were
play two creatures can't block. That would be insane right now too, honestly.
it's possible, but like we did have the nut aggro start, right?
Yep.
So
Okay, I think we stick with the initial plan of turning our room on to try to play
I
fear
agree.
next turn.
And I think we tap like this, right? Because we're playing the fear
No.
this time.
Well, no, because we have a
We,
planes in our hand. What if we draw a red card that we'd rather play, right? We have the planes in our hand to play the fear. I guess it doesn't matter.
if
It
we get
really doesn't
like
matter.
land, yeah, maybe that's right. I don't think it matters that much.
I mean, if we get land, and they're both red, it's like, okay, well, oh well, we lost the
Yeah.
red. So yeah, we just play the
Um,
fear. We just run that and run the fear, and next turn we can
Plains fear.
terramorphic.
Next turn we can play Terramorphic. Or next turn we really
No,
want to just get land and play
yeah, that's
this.
true.
Because this guy's going away next
Maybe
turn.
we should have just played terramorphic and forgot about the fear.
Yeah, maybe. Because this guy is really good. We don't have Delirium though.
Yeah, because that would have been 4 face 4 to the dude. I mean, we'd have delirium with terramorphic, right?
Oh, sure, sure. Yeah, that would have been better.
Yeah.
100%. I think I punted that. Not the end of the world, but
I
definitely
mean,
not good.
even if we do hit a landed, we can just fear without the thing. It's still sick.
Yeah, just deal 4 face.
And we can surveil. Like, we can't attack just to surveil. Oh, never mind. Oh,
Huh?
never didn't
Never didn't
happen.
have it. So yeah, maybe we put the second Terramorphic back in. I forgot that this guy had the Delirium ability.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, I think we did punt a little bit, but he did have to use his removal, so it's like fine. What's he gonna do? Hit us for 7? Cool.
I assume he has a way to sack it, honestly. That is the only way this would really make sense. He's just using this as
He
removal
just has a
spell.
mirth. He probably has a mirth, yeah.
Or another of this, and he's just gonna sack it and target itself. Yeah, exactly.
And he
Well, he's
loses.
still dead.
Yeah, if we had the second one of those in our deck, because it's like enables attacks and lets you refill. It's so good. It is
You're right. That
genuinely
definitely would
so
have been
good.
better. I wasn't expecting to get as many 1-drops as we had. I think with the amount of 1-drops we have, that card gets insane.
Yeah,
But we
for sure.
got, I think it was 2 of these and the second Norin in pack 3, right?
Yep.
So, do we have any changes we want to make? Do we want to play Untimely Malfunction?
I feel like it's like, are we ever gonna mountain cycle? Really? Like, I mean, maybe, but like, are we actually? You know what I mean?
Maybe not. Yeah. It is also bad with our impulse draw, and we have a lot of that.
Yeah.
So take that out, put this in. It also kills a random artifact
Do
sometimes.
we want to put a second terramorphic for fear?
We have so many 1-drops is my only concern.
Yeah, but we can always play it on 2. We don't have a ton of 2-drops.
Maybe? I don't know. I feel like the tempo of the tap land matters a lot in this deck, especially with the impulse draw too.
Yeah, I think it's fine. I mean, we have sorcerers, we have incense, and we have artifact creatures. We don't need lands in the graveyard, really.
Yeah. I want the untapped lands. I think just one's fine.
I mean, oftentimes turn 6, 4 face is going to be enough, right? Like,
Yep.
that could be really fun with Norin. The 4/4 for 6. You
Yeah.
gonna block it and
Get
take
back.
4, or are you gonna not block it and take 4 and have 4 dealt
Yep.
to a creature? Yeah, that's funny.
Hand's not perfect, but I think it's a keep.
Yeah, it's definitely not ideal, but like over half of our deck is stuff that costs less than this, and we have 3
Yeah.
lands, and we have Savior the Small to get back Percussionist. Yeah,
Like if you think about number of outs of keeping this versus like keeping a 2-lander, I feel like it's fairly similar in the number of good draws, right?
right.
Like lands are kind of fine draws, right? Like the first land is. And that's a fine draw. Now we really would like the fourth land, though. I wonder if we're ever supposed to just attack with both there, draw a card looking for land.
Maybe. I mean, we do have
That feels
Savior,
pretty
right?
bad, though.
We do have Savior to get him back.
Yeah,
It's not a bad target to get back. We definitely don't double block. And he definitely plays like a 3-drop, right?
I'm almost like this double block just to get him to use the trick. Yeah,
Is this
that I
where we
played.
just, yeah, I think we just kill that and swing.
Yeah, that was my like. We really do need to hit a land, but only so much you can do.
I mean, we do have a play next turn, but yeah.
I don't know. This doesn't really count as a play.
Yeah, it's not nothing.
It's not, and they might have their reanimate spell, given that they're playing this, right? Like this is a surprisingly reasonable reanimation target that you can just play on the front face.
Yeah. Why don't we swing first? What if
Yeah,
we yeah, what if we do hit a land, you know? Okay.
and now we wait.
Should we we're just gonna
Nah,
wait. Yeah. There's no
he could put something else in the graveyard. He could target something in the
the
graveyard.
only instant one is black, right?
Yes, it's
Yeah.
3 black. It's live or die, I think.
Yep.
Midnight Mayhem's also really good at like winning these races.
Do we keep a
One
guy
of them.
back if we don't hit a land here? Uh-oh.
Not really. We really need a land right now.
Yeah. Got him. Now what's the play? Hover ship. How much
Hover ship
3
hit the
for?
savior. This is crew one, but we can't really afford to block with it.
I feel like we get him for 1 and keep 1 back just to block. Feign some sort
Yeah,
of pressure.
because that way we can also crew with savior and rebuy it, maybe.
Yeah.
That seems reasonable. It also makes it so we like can't attack the 1/1 because we could crew and block.
Right. Does Savior bring him back with a finality counter on it?
No, it turns into your hand. What does he have for 2 here? Ethereal armor.
Uh-oh.
That is an insane amount of damage.
That is a lot of damage. Do we block it?
He would get to manifest dread.
Yeah, I guess we could do it next turn, right? Because we'll be at 2.
I think we just block. I think we're probably dead because we whiffed
We
and our
do
card was
have
out this time.
O-ring.
We do. Like we have outs. They're just not very good outs. They're
Yeah.
very few.
O-ring doesn't even save us really, does it?
No, we just hit this.
Okay.
That's good for us.
Yeah.
So it costs 6 to do this, so we should not exile our own bit, I don't think.
I mean, we're never yeah, you're right. You're right.
Because of savior.
Yep.
So now we're gonna be forced to chump, so we're gonna need to be able to crew 1 to do that. So we play land, and I think we just clockwork and mayhem
I kind of like Clockwork Savior Crew, get another Clockwork back, and then Crew again
on
on
his
his
turn,
turn.
sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, that seems better, honestly. Turn. This does put us dead to sorcery speed removal, but
Wow.
I think we were probably losing to that
Uh,
anyway.
you mean instant speed?
No, Weird did instant speed either way because he just killed the hover ship,
Yeah,
right?
right.
The sorcery speed, he just kills a percussionist and
That's true.
recruit. All right.
That's true, but we were most likely losing this,
We
right?
were
So
that's what I was saying. We're already dead to that stuff.
we do have to greed our way out of it.
I mean, we're drawing quite a few cards in
Yeah,
terms of like clockworks. Like we got a chance.
not great, not great. We definitely want to grab something with Ghost Vacuum because we're most
I
likely
think we're
going to
just
pop it.
hitting his land.
I think we
Yeah.
hit our
Or maybe we hit our own
percussionist.
clockwork.
Or
Yeah.
can we hit? Can we hit? Does it count with vehicles?
No, it's only creatures. I think we hit our own clockwork, yeah, because we're probably just
Yeah,
popping it. Because they do have flying.
right.
Ooh,
That's
that's our out.
interesting. Yep, and then we can play the Playmate too.
Yeah. This also just hits back creatures. Pass. And this is where Ghost Vacuum's going to give us some inevitability.
Mhm. Being at 2 is terrifying, though.
Oh, it is. We're so close to that. I am glad to see him playing that card, though. I think
Yes,
this card is unplayable.
yes,
Uh, it is cool with survivors, but it's never going to be cool enough, I don't think. Right?
yeah, it's yeah.
So we don't have any creatures in the graveyard, so I'm just going to try to take him off Delirium stuff. So now the question is, what do we do here?
Is it time to Midnight Mayhem go? So we're not at 2. We're at
Midnight
5.
Mayhem, he blocks one. We'd only gain two. We'd be at four, right? None of these are gremlins.
Is there any world where you can swing with Survivor?
With Savior? I mean, I don't think there's any
Savior?
benefit. There's nothing to pick up, right?
Yeah, I mean, just like dealing 3, right?
I don't think we're at that point yet. We're so low.
Yeah.
Maybe it is just like Clockwork Mayhem, though.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think it is.
You can give Clockwork. Or no, we don't want to give anything. Never mind.
Yeah.
We just want to
So
gain our
swing with
3
the three of
life.
those.
Gain our
I think
3
we hold
life.
them back to block, right?
Yep. Yep.
So just the three of those?
Yep.
Maybe the 3/4/2. Maybe you're right about that. We do want to like turn the corner and get damage, and this is like sneaky lethal.
Yeah. Yeah. And having a
We
creature
still
in
have,
our yard is not bad.
then we have three blockers still.
Yep. And I mean, we died to the same stuff we would have died to, right? Like flying.
Yeah.
We definitely
I
killed
think I put the
the.
face down card first, right?
Yeah, he only has 1 mana for sure.
Gain three is really good here.
Yep.
It was a land.
And then
We just pass.
I feel like we
Hold up
need
those
to. Yeah. If we pop Ghost Viking, we have fear, right? No, we already have an artifact.
Yeah, no, we're nowhere close to delirium, right? Like we need a land or something.
A
We have
lander,
artifact.
instant. Yep.
Yep. That's
I mean, I do think we are probably supposed to pop our Ghost Vacuum next turn, just
I
for
think so.
flying blockers.
I think we're probably hitting our savior and popping.
We
But
could
I don't
block
think we
with
double block
a.
this, right?
Do we? I feel like we can just block with a percussionist and draw a card. Is there trample in red? I don't think there is.
I don't know. It's like if he has a trick, we don't really care, right?
I mean,
We already
kind of.
have
We lose
artifact,
2 guys.
but like we still draw a card.
Yeah. But
Like
like
I'd rather get it out.
unblockable. Okay.
I just want to get it out. Maybe it's wrong.
I think he's scared of the unblockable one.
That's fine. That just untabs the stuff, yeah. So we hit Savior of the Small?
Sure.
Because we're probably just putting them all in, right?
Are we?
I mean, we get these three with flying.
We could play Cult Healer, Hold Up Malfunction.
Yeah. That also
Yeah.
does stop like sneaky. Yeah, and if he has like, I don't know, the one flying trick, we can just change it. Oh,
Right.
God. Yeah, that seems fine. It's a
We can
little
get,
greedy, but
it is. We get one more flyer out of the deal. We can also clap him really hard. Like
yeah,
next turn. We can also just like delete his artifact and block with a 1/1, right? Like we could block with 2/1/1s.
yeah. He doesn't have anything to reanimate because of our graveyard hit, right?
Yeah.
This is where this has been actually relevant. Um, I think percussion is probably better
Yeah. I agree.
because like if he has
I mean, they
pyroclasm,
have haste. They have haste. Those flyers have haste. So
that's true.
sick.
That's true. This is only as a sorcery,
Okay.
so I think we just pop it.
Yeah. Yeah. We pop in and start getting in with some flyers. Make him make a decision. So we have two hasty ones right now.
Yeah, get him for 5.
Sure.
Like we're holding all. Maybe I was supposed to swing with 2 of these.
I
But
think
no,
it's fine. Like,
I don't think it's. I think either he has it or he doesn't, and most of what we do doesn't matter much.
yeah,
If he
like
has
the whole thing.
pyroclasm or something here, we still draw 3 cards.
Yeah.
Well, we got somewhat punished,
I
but
think
we're
we're
still in really good shape here.
fine. Yeah. Next turn, we can play that and unlock our other room. Like,
He gets back a 4/3 double strike.
it's a little
It's an
scary.
artifact, so we're just gonna kill it.
Yeah. So now we just play that and kill the artifact for
This
2.
is an instant. Do we have an instant? We don't. So we just. Oh no, wait. We can destroy this, right? That gives us instant. That gives us delirium. Then we deal him 4. Deal his creature 4.
Do we have
Right?
enough? Yeah. 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 We can kill
It's like
both.
it's a small thing, but it's worth it.
Yeah, for sure.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We have enough mana. He probably
This
thought I misclicked when I had the
really,
artifact originally.
yeah, this really boils down to all those non-cards he actually played, like all those rooms. If those are real cards, I mean, he had us
Yeah,
at 2. You know what I mean?
like I think
So,
this one's legitimate, but it happened to be really bad against our ghost vacuum, right?
yeah,
But
yeah.
the other two I think are pretty mediocre. Like I think this one's terrible, and I think this one's just fine.
It's like you really only want that one if you're in the Eerie deck where you really care about enchantments entering
Where you
multiple
get 2
times.
enchantments entering. Yep,
Right.
that's scary.
I mean, kinda.
Puts us to 1.
Yeah. And then he dies, right? I guess he doesn't quite. Yeah, he dies if we turn our rim on. Maybe we should swing
Yep.
first, I guess, but
If he has it, he has it either way, right? We
oh
can't beat him
wait,
having something here.
we shouldn't have swung because his guys are
Oh, they
tapped.
untap.
Yeah, we
We
shouldn't have
still
swung.
gotta play this and block because we're gonna deal 1 here on the instep with
Yeah, but we
the delirium.
die. We just die.
No, because we kill one of his guys.
Oh yeah, you're right. You're right.
It was bad to swing with both of those. Yes, because now we just had to removal. I forgot that the thing's untapped. I didn't even see him.
Yeah.
If we downloaded the bad room after making fun of it repeatedly,
Yeah, would be
that's on them.
funny. Would be funny.
Oh, draw a card. That's scary.
Yeah. This Reyes should be a land.
Dead to a stray breath of air.
It's not a land.
What? Ugh.
It's a lot of stuff. Not enough though. GG. You just need the other side and we win.
Yeah,
Right?
we can just show him the lethal. I'm doing both. Oh, the super lethal. Yeah, I definitely misplayed there, but I was forgetting about the untap.
Yep. I forgot about it too.
I was going too fast.
Now he's salting out.
Yeah, seems like it. But good start to the run. Might be able to break into top 50.
1-1 haste, the draw a card, dude. They're just good. They're just good.
When you turn them into 2-1s, yeah, pretty much Ragavan, really. You
I
know,
mean,
one
we
mana, 2
drew.
draws cards, right?
What do we draw? Like 4 cards off of them?
Yeah,
Yeah.
no,
That's a lot. And they did damage. They ended up like being the thing that won us the game.
I think that hand seems good, right?
Yeah.
1-drop removal spell. Hopefully
6/4
mayhem.
draw. Yep. Artifact, creature, sorcery, in our yard already.
Just got to get an instant or something. Yeah. Plus, we're on the play. Like, how can we
Yeah.
lose on the play?
That's an extra 1 damage off the percussionist. Oh, he says.
It's the mirror match. Okay, are we holding it back or are we attacking? That was the real question.
He's attacking, right? Oh, he doesn't.
He's not.
He
Okay,
must.
no, the
He
question
must.
is,
Okay, so he didn't
does he need
attack.
land?
Yeah, he needs land. That's the only reason you don't attack there, right?
I kind of think we don't attack now.
Right. He needs land. We don't need land. We're fine.
Like, I don't want to hover ship it, but if I have to,
Do we? Do we pop it off for hover ship?
I don't think we do it now. But like, if he was like whiffing on lands, I could see it.
Now he
No
offers
block.
the trade. Yeah.
He's probably gonna play like a survival 2-drop. We'll just kill it. Yeah, exactly. But hey, that's a decent draw here. Kill it. Yeah, next turn we gotta play Razorkin, get him for a couple in the air probably, and then follow it up with Mayhem.
Yeah. I think percussionist is an ideal candidate for the +3/+0 manifest buff too. Like,
Yeah, I definitely would have liked to get a couple tricks,
yeah.
but and maybe I should have prioritized those more. Maybe I have those too low in my pick order, honestly, because I have them fairly
Well,
low. Because I've gotten the +3/+0 like 10th pick,
we
right?
were. I mean, pack 2, pack 3. We were just desperate for bodies, honestly.
Yeah. Oh,
Oh, it's just Midnight Mayhem into another Midnight Mayhem, right?
it is definitely Midnight Mayhem into another Midnight Mayhem. I kind of don't want to crew this because I think he has a removal spell. I
Yeah,
think he
let's
has the
not.
deal 3.
Let's just get in for 4.
Yeah, like the deal 3 in exile, and I don't want to give him this. Oh, the called shot! The called shot!
Little does he know he should have hit a gremlin.
Yeah, no kidding. You thought the menace in Lifelink and Haste was temporary.
He holds back percussionist because he really needs a 4th land. Doesn't matter because we get in for 6 and gain 6.
Chainsaw. This is a really strong card.
Yeah,
ETB, it deals
Chainsaw's
3,
good.
right? 2 mana
Right.
deal 3 to a creature is already a good removal spell. right? But then whenever something dies, it gets a rev counter, and then it just pumps your like percussionist into like a 6/1, and then you
Yep.
have to block it, and then it gets another two rev counters, right?
Right. Yeah.
And then it just keeps on scaling
Do we
forever.
ever Razorkin here in crew?
Maybe
He has nothing on the board. Like, yeah, we can
it's
hit him
better than
for
pyroclasm.
5.
Yeah, I do kind of like. I feel like this is safer, right?
Yeah,
If you had
I
like
do
split
too.
up or pyroclasm,
I mean, why would we tap the 5/3? I guess we want to swing with everything. Yeah.
yeah. I mean, that was
One.
my thought process anyway. Like, I'm fine with letting him exile a card at this point.
I thought we were keeping those back for sneaky extra damage later.
I mean, we're gonna get damaged with a bunch of damage anyway, right? I
Yeah,
mean,
that's true.
maybe, but like him having a creature to give block with the menace. This is all fine. Because I got no, we lost one, but now he's only got one creature, so he can't block the menace anyway, right?
Right.
Yeah.
And then we get it in the air with 2 instead of one of them, right?
Yeah. We don't care about the one life. We do care about the extra one damage.
Yep.
And he's really close to being dead to Fear of Burning Alive if we draw Mountain.
Right.
And it looks like he's out of gas. Ooh. Ooh, 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 ooh.
Can we crew hovership and
We
yeah,
can.
very good, very good.
Oh, he has the removal? That's really good here. Dang. He gets to manifest dread.
Okay, okay, okay. Not great, not great.
If we get in for 2, it puts him to 5, but it gives him another rev counter. Never mind, it's getting in for 1. It's not worth it. I forgot
Yeah,
about he was still doing that.
yeah. Well, one more mana, and then we can just start dobing him for 4.
I mean, we could just play this, copy it, make something unblockable as well.
Oh wow. The
Take it.
audacity.
Eke it.
The audacity.
Ragged Playmate, copy it.
I mean, there's no point to make something unblockable because it's a flyer. Like the 1/1's a flyer, right? So you
Sure.
play it, copy it, make the flyer hit him for a bunch. Swing with everything.
We probably leave
Assuming
one back so he doesn't get
can't.
sneaky lethal somehow,
Wow.
right? I suppose we have this back. Never mind. You're right. Swing out.
I mean, double strike +1/+0 double strike is not even is barely enough. Yeah, that is enough.
No, he needs that and removal spell.
Does he have delirium?
Instant
No,
artifact creature.
no.
So he needs sorcery speed removal that goes to the graveyard. It's not the door. Into +1/+0 double strike. I block. Also, red land still wins.
Also wins.
Play this, copy it.
Yep. Play copy of swing. GG.
Legend rule.
Just top decks for days.
Oh yeah. I mean, to be fair, land was also good for us, right?
Yeah, we had a lot
Like
of good. I mean, we
we
were in a
had
pretty good spot.
very few bad top decks. Like, oh no, we had what, 6 or no, we had less than 6 because you had like 4 white lands in play. So we had
Yeah,
like 3 bad top decks, right?
yeah, yeah.
Maybe Ghost Vacuum's not good, right?
Right.
And like everything else in the deck is pretty good for us now.
Yep. Even destroying an artifact would have been semi-relevant, or 2 creatures can't block, probably even more relevant.
Two
'Cause
creatures can't block is probably lethal, yeah.
even if we don't top deck, we can just Balloon Man end of his turn, Balloon Man our turn. Like,
Yeah, Balloon Man's as a sorcery, so you can't do that trick.
oh, you can't.
Yeah.
Good to know.
All the other ones are like you do it their turn, you do it your turn, yeah. But they did Balloon Man as a sorcery because it hits legendary creatures, so you can do more shenanigans.
This hand's kind of
Um,
gross.
it's good. I don't know. It's not great.
Yeah.
Like I do not like this hand that much.
That made
But
it a lot better.
yeah, that gave us actual reach. I don't think we're allowed to mulligan this though. So
Right. 2 lands. Yeah. Plays, I guess.
I mean, we got 2 drop into removal.
We had another planes that's significantly better.
Yeah, and we're like to get a planes at some point, right? And this is good all
Right.
game long.
That's true.
I'm like, I don't know, just 2 drop Glassworks. Eventually flip the Glassworks.
Yep.
Bane to monstrous emergence. Wow.
He
That's
must be
not that.
really. Is he really looking for Threshold?
I think he
There's
needs
some.
lands, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
Say its name.
Oh, these 3
Probably gets back thorns back.
colors. These 3 colors.
Yeah.
Maybe he's just all in on the Brood Spinner. What did he get back? Oh yeah.
He got back the tap land, I think.
We
No,
do
no,
we
no. He
kill
got back Spineseeker.
Brood Spinner here? I feel like we do, right?
I'd imagine so.
The other plays nowhere and hold up untimely malfunction.
I don't think we want to hold this up anytime
Yeah,
soon.
right.
Ugh, I think I kind of have to draw 2 looking for land here.
You think so? I feel like we get him for 2 play 3/3. He doesn't block because he thinks he's gonna turn his guy on, right?
I don't know. I really want to hit land.
That's true. He is ramping.
I think we attack first. Yeah, no blocks. Yeah, I'm gonna look for land. Like, if we hit red
That's
land,
good.
we still gonna play Norin. We would really like to hit land again, but if we don't, we do this and unlock 2 mana room, which pumps all our guys, right?
Either that or hold up untimely now. Yeah. If he plays an artifact, it's much more reasonable to hold up untimely.
Yeah, for sure. I think he actually has exile target artifact, manifest dread, or exile target enchantment. 3 mana green instant.
Yeah.
And we can't really change the target of that, right? Like, I don't know. We could change it
Right.
from like this one to this one, but it just
Yeah.
doesn't really do much for us. And he does not have instant. So because I think he has that instant, I'm gonna unlock this door. He might not. Oh no, that's the priority I was looking for. Exile it. Withering Torment. I'm
Creature or enchantment, you could have fucking.
no, you're right. I fucked that up. I clicked too fast. I was thinking it was modal. That was stupid. Should change it to his.
It's alright. I think we're okay still.
Yeah, but that's definitely bad.
Yeah. That would have been really good.
He's just gonna kill our guy again. Get 2 counters.
And now we draw the planes and we're fine. Nope.
Never watching.
Arabella, percussionist, swing with all, exile the one he blocks.
Arabella doesn't have please.
Right, but I mean we swing with the 2/1 and the 1/1.
Sure. Yeah, that seems fine. Yeah, I definitely punted this. Clicked way too fast.
Yep. It's all right. I think we'll be fine.
I mean, we need to hit the land.
We do need the land. Like all of his spells have been creature dependent too. Like
Yeah.
besides the one that we could have redirected.
Yeah. Yeah. Alternate. Oh, sacrifice. I think I sack the Norin.
Sure.
Oh man.
Are we supposed to go mayhem here and go? Gain a bunch of life?
That's what I'm thinking of. I think it is. We need
Yeah.
the life pretty bad. Swing out. Do we
Yep.
sack the Arabella?
Yeah. This is max value for the Arabella, right? Like,
Yeah. Puts him to 4 too.
yeah, he's in trouble. And then if we hit a planes, like we win, assuming nothing, that's also
Ugh.
fine. We just play that and make it to we can't block, and that's game, right?
I think we just do this and wait, because like we don't, because we can
Yeah.
stop a removal spell, right?
Yeah, we have lethal without him not being able to block. Yeah.
Yeah. That would have been way easier if I just moved the removal, but deck's too good. Carries me
Yeah.
even when I'm bad.
Mistakes don't
You
matter
need
when you
to know how
draft
to
well.
play Magic when you know how to draft Magic.
Right.
Like,
So far, so good. Seems like a pretty sick deck,
yeah, aggro's legit in this format.
especially when half your cards replace themselves.
Yeah, I do think getting the one room that pumps would have been a huge upgrade to this deck. The second copy
Yeah.
of it.
Yeah,
But
over the green card that we were maybe thinking about.
yeah, the green card's
Yeah.
really good. Like
Yeah.
specking on cards is also fair. Like I think you can play 3 colors in this format with the common duels and the rare lands and Terramorphic.
Is
But
aggro where you want to be with 3 colors though? Like I feel like
no,
it's not.
well, this has got to be a mulligan.
Yeah.
Just can't keep a hand like that.
This one
I think
seems
this is
fine.
fine.
Yeah.
The question is what to put back.
Trapped because we have
I
hover
kind of want
ship
to put back the
or
urge.
hover ship. I feel like it's one of the two removal spells. Like one seems like plenty. Trapped is safer. Hover ship's
I don't know.
better.
I feel like this is a worse removal spell when we guaranteed
That's
don't have
true.
land.
Yeah, we can put the urge back, but it's like the urge could get us to the mana, right? To get those. Like we can play the urge if we didn't draw any lands.
Sure. I don't know. Not drawing lands with this hand is already really rough.
Yeah, we got there. We're fine.
We did get there, and it was the right color too. Declare no blocks. Oh, never mind. He just
Missed a
did.
land?
I think we hover
Is there a
ship.
world where we play Arabella first?
I kind of want to just hover ship
Yeah, that's fine.
because like it's also really good with Savior if he does end up killing our cheerleader, right?
Yep.
Like, and then we get our flying counter. Because like next turn we could just get him for 4 in the air by like playing Arabella. Right? Oh,
Right.
concedes.
Yeah. Yep.
This is why we mulliganed our monocolor 2-lander, right?
Yes.
And our opponent capped. And in this particular instance, they got punished, right?
Yep. I always feel like you get punished more in arena than you do in real life too. I don't know why.
I
Probably
feel
just
like in real
because I
life,
play more arena.
yeah, you just don't get as many reps.
Yeah.
Like I play so many arena games compared to, you know, playing in person.
Yeah.
Like I don't know. The other thing is like if you think about like you compare like FNM to like a league on arena, right? On
Right.
arena you might play 9, right? It's going 7-2, right?
Yeah.
Whereas, going, 4-0 at FNM is probably the most games you'll ever play with your draft deck.
Right. Which I mean, you do have to play each of those twice, right? Maybe even 3 times, but
Sure, but like
this is
I don't
best
know,
of
it's the same
3.
matchup.
Yeah. Ugh.
I think we gotta keep this, do we? Maybe this is just a mulligan.
It's like no action till 4. No real action. Like Ghost Vacuum doesn't even do anything because nothing's gonna be in the yard.
Yeah, maybe this is just a mulligan.
I think it is. I mean, do we need both 2 drops, 3 drops, and lands? Like,
Yeah, I think we just gotta mull this.
yeah, I agree.
Feels bad, but this
It's
is
much
probably better.
better. Yeah, much better.
Do we have to put back the hover ship?
It's either Hovership or Glassworks, right?
I think it's probably hover ship. Like we just can't cast it.
Right. Do we play Norn on 1 here?
I think we play
Depending on what
Norin
we
on
draw.
one. The other thing is we want lands with this hand, right? We don't really want to thin it. And while that's minor,
Yeah,
if we can
yeah.
wait on it, I'd
Hitting
rather wait on
one
it.
more land before Terramorphic would be good.
Yeah.
And we did that.
And we do not, in fact, have the ability to stop the survival trigger, which is pretty rough.
I feel like there are relevant reasons why we would Terramorphic at end step, because like Ghost Ship and things exist.
We're always getting away, right?
Yeah, but Delirium is what I'm saying. Like, because we do have the
None of
6
them
drop
exile a
Delirium.
sorcerer speed, right?
Well, there's like survival things. Like, it's not in this case. Like, not in this game specifically. I'm just saying, like,
Sure.
be careful when you
Sometimes it
Terramorphic. You
does.
know, if they have the 2/1, if they like, he could play Ghost thing here, but that would still hit it, right? So that doesn't matter. But
So I
I'm
think we're just
just
gonna blast works the survivor.
think we're
Tradesies,
yeah, we're fine with that.
decline, get your surveil. Oh, that was a really good mill. He doesn't have delirium yet. He's nowhere near delirium, in fact,
Yep,
because he does need delirium for this. But eventually it'll just be a free 4/1
right.
ghost vacuum off the top page.
I made a quick click mistake with that 4/1 guy earlier. It's like I was manifesting Dread and I had to land on that guy. And like I
Oh,
manifested that guy. I was like, oh, I should have manifested uh the land and put him in the yard. And then you know what I mean? Then I have one more card to
yep.
play. This really makes Rip Chain look bad.
It does. It really does. It does help our delirium eventually, theoretically, but like we already have land in this case, so it doesn't even, right? Like there
The
are
one
matches where it could, right? But
yeah, yeah. The one game we almost lost, oh that helps it. The one game we almost lost, it was to a big flyer though. You know what I mean? That is our weak spot of our deck.
sure, but like I think we just want to go under that.
Yeah. That was a pretty quick
And we have pretty
7/7
good removal,
flyer though.
right?
We don't have a way to
Um,
deal with this 7/7, do we? I guess we have one way.
we have yeah, we have
Ghost,
the
the over.
trapped in the thing,
Yeah.
trapped in the screen.
Yep. That puts a counter on whatever he turns up, the thing he just played.
Yeah. Oh, I don't think we're ever beating that.
We are. What do you mean? Oh, at the
He
beginning of each
manifests
opponent's
dread at each of our
upkeep?
upkeeps.
Gross. Yeah, that's tough. That's tough. Why don't we just play Fear Surveillance Pass?
Yeah.
Do we sack a land ever here?
I mean, we do if he does nothing. It'd be like half time removal right now.
Yeah. The enchantment does put a counter on the things when he turns them up, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's 2 mana manifest dread and the upside.
We don't block the 3/1.
No, because this forces him to like actually be able to turn it up, right? Oh, were you saying with the 2/2?
Yeah.
Maybe. Hovership
Easy.
technically deals with that, but like he has to manifest
Easy.
that again first.
He does get a manifest red again first, but it's so much better than dealing with the 5/5.
I mean, yeah, but like I don't know, we're still so far behind.
Yeah, it's not looking great, that's for sure. And we can surveil one.
Yeah, maybe we hit Delirium, which turns our Fear of Burning Alive on. Do we want to keep the land?
I feel like we need it. We can trade off
Yeah.
the hover ship to turn on Fear Burning
I
Alive,
mean, then he
right?
gets to manifest Dread, right?
Yeah, but like, so, right?
Sure. We do just need
Also,
to
also
manifest.
our fear of surveillance dying like turns it on, doesn't it? Creature
Yeah, it does
and
now that we advanced it. Yep.
yeah,
So I think we just block with that.
and we block the face down card.
I think we
And
block the 3/1.
well, the 3/1 we can ping for one later with the 4/4, right?
Sure.
Force him to flip.
Hopefully he just plays his 4/4 flyer here.
Yeah,
Ugh.
that's tough.
I don't think we're allowed to get in for 2 here.
Yeah, I don't think so either. He definitely swings with the 3/1 if he sees like the glass works, right?
Yeah, I think he was supposed to bluff it. I think we still do this. I mean, this is going to come back the next time it dies again as well.
Yeah, that thing is annoying for sure. He comes back if it has no stun counters on it or if it wasn't
If he
tapped.
has no counters on it, I believe.
Gross.
Take 4, I guess. You can turn off our Delirium with the Malevolent Chandelier too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wait, does Malevolent Chandelier hit any yard?
Yep.
Yeah.
It's graveyard hate. I don't think it's a good card, but it is graveyard hate. Yeah, and I think we're dead here.
I mean, we play both, right?
I mean, sure, but
Go one face.
doesn't matter.
I think one face. Oh, yeah, that doesn't matter.
Yeah, that one it only goes creatures.
Right. So we do have Norn with fear.
I mean, yeah, he just wouldn't block it, right? Like,
Right.
we just don't have enough pressure on him.
O-ring would be insanely good for us right now.
It
Give our
would be.
Bolt Healer lifelink. Take care of the 4/4.
I mean, I think we have to block with Cold Yoda, don't we?
Probably.
Like,
Could
we
block
can't
with
just
that or
send Fear
Norn.
in.
Yeah, yeah.
Unstoppable Slasher is kind of gross.
It is really gross. How many cards does he have left?
Quite a few.
6?
6. Less
So
than
it
I thought, honestly.
can't be that many.
We should have left Abhorrent the Oculus in play so that he had to manifest Dreadmore. Kill himself.
Yeah, then we'd be at 5 less.
We'd have figured out a way. Totally. Yeah, he can also just stop himself from decking with Chandelier. Deck his
That's
deck.
true. But we did hit the card that we asked for.
He did. We've got a small chance.
Ooh,
I take it back. We are dead.
rares on rares on rares.
Yeah,
I guess when you draw most of your deck, that happens.
that is how that works. So yeah, let's head into match number 7 there. 5-1 so far. I think we've got decent odds at a trophy with this one.
It's looking pretty good. That dude had some pretty good bombs.
Yeah. We also just did not have like the aggressive start we're looking for.
Yeah, that's true. We did have to mulligan as well.
Yeah, that definitely hurts.
So, what are your thoughts on the set so far? Are you enjoying it?
Yeah, I like it so far. It's
Me
felt like
too.
there's a lot of different viable decks, and like I don't know, they kind of flow into each other. And the problem I had with Bloomberg was it felt like each of the decks was kind of a separate thing, and that oftentimes like a deck's quote unquote thing was like so generic that it didn't really matter, and you just played good cards.
Yeah,
Whereas this set, it feels like they're like synergy payoffs really do reward you. Call me crazy, but I think this is a keep.
I think it's fine.
Like Clockwork Percussionist into Playmate into Percussionist Vacuum.
Yeah,
Seems like we can force him to make us draw off the Percussionist, right? Which gives us decent
right,
odds of finding what we need. Never didn't have it.
right.
Never didn't have it.
No, we just swing with both.
Nice two drop.
Is there a world ever that we percussionist debate? Nope. Never mind.
You're right. I should have played Percussionist first. I should have gotten into this one as well. I
Well, I
was
thought the
thinking
plan was Cole Healer.
it. Yeah, I was thinking he just wouldn't block, and I could cult
Same.
healer, but I think he always blocks there.
I don't know. Him blocking is pretty desperate, I feel like.
Maybe I don't know.
Like, I mean, you don't block there if you have a follow up, right? Like,
I mean, that's a follow up. It's not a great follow up, but it is a follow up. Ooh, percussionist. I think we just swing out, right?
I think we swing out Cole Healer, right?
Yeah. No, that's what I was
Yeah.
saying. Like,
Yeah. Yeah. Because I mean, like,
let's
we're completely fine exiling our percussionists and drawing a
yes.
card.
And now we're gonna do both.
Yep. Doesn't it feel so nice having a ghost vacuum when they have like something that cares about delirium at all?
Yeah. No, like the incidental upside is huge, right? Obviously, this would have been better as like the +2/+2 and flying, in this case. But like there was that game where we kind of won because we had Ghost Vacuum.
Do we grab our percussionist, right? No.
Yeah, we probably should have. That was not bad.
Is there a world where we
Um,
make a 1/1 unblockable and swing with the 3/3?
no, we want to play Razorkin.
Yeah.
I
Can
think
we
we
just
just swing
swing
with the
with the
3/3 off
3/3?
the trade.
Yeah. Yep. I mean, we do have a card in hand full mana. If he swings
We
with the
really don't want to
three
get to 6.
three, yeah. If he swings with the 3/3 here, we don't trade though, right? We just clap back.
I mean, really want to let him get a 1/1, right? Like by not blocking, we give him a blocker.
Yeah, but like a weak blocker, right? Not a blocker that can deal with the 5/3.
Well, we didn't get the
No
choice.
choice.
I think now we block, right?
We got to draw a card out of it.
We get to draw a card looking for lands, and like we're just gonna start exiling our own stuff here, right?
Yeah.
Like we can hit his Glimmer Seeker, we can hit. Like I think we're winning late game all of a sudden, kind of, right?
I don't know. I mean, late enough for sure.
Yeah, I want to do this. If he has the +1/+0 first strike, it would suck. I will give you that.
Yeah.
But other than that, we're pretty safe.
I mean, even
We get a
+3/+0
draw.
manifest would be rough. That's so
Ooh,
sick.
that's really good.
Take his
So I
Glimmer
think we have
Seeker. Right?
Percussionist.
We don't take
Well,
his Glimmer Seeker?
I was thinking we could do that later. I don't think it
Yeah.
would. Like I wanted to hit the first Percussionist before the Glimmer Seeker, just for the haste.
I mean, like, he's more likely to manipulate his graveyard than we are, though, right? Like,
Sure,
there's all that
sure.
white, get a 3-mana thing back or whatever.
I mean, yeah, but we were just gonna hold it up next turn, so we'd be able to stop that anyway.
That's true. That's true. Very minor. We often have minor disagreements that don't actually matter.
Yeah.
Have you done a fast delirium deck yet? Like a red-green type?
Um, I've done decks with like Delirium stuff, but I didn't ever feel like I had like enough enablers.
Like you weren't like focused delirium, like a bunch
I
of the
wasn't like
2/2
all in.
haste and the 2/2
Like I
menaces.
had decks that would get Delirium and benefit from it, but I think we keep this, right?
It's fine, yeah.
We're just going Norn on one into Percussionist and then hold this
Yeah.
out.
Whatever he blocks, we can replay. But we're first. He probably blocks
Yeah.
none of it.
Like it's not a great hand, but I don't really want to mulligan either.
Right. I mean, percussionist makes you just feel so safe. It's like we
It
we
really
have a whole
does.
extra card essentially whenever we want it.
Not hitting enchantments here is awkward. But on the bright side, we're just gonna swing it home. Ooh, in for 3, replay it. I think there's an
We,
argument to just letting it die and getting the card, but
I mean, we can block with it and get the card, right? Like if we really want it.
yeah, manifest red.
Do we ever make 2 things not block next turn and dome them for 4?
Nah,
Nah, I don't think so either.
that's too soon.
Yeah.
Plus, we're gonna draw white lands, so
What do you put in the yard? Off manifest trade? No
baseball bat.
artifact.
So we have the artifact, sorcery, and this would be enchantment creatures. That would be delirium.
Yep.
So
And that's
now the question is, do we block?
how bad do we need the 3/3?
Pretty bad. I think we have to at this point, right?
Sure. I don't think it
Like I don't know.
hurts
If we
us.
swing out next turn, he blocks 2 of them. We pay 2, we play him. You know, it's like it's pretty bad for
We
us.
get 1
We get in
damage
for
in,
1.
yeah, and then we have untimely for like a redirect, but that's it. Okay.
Well,
Looks like
okay.
oh
If
now
we
we don't want to
swing, we
do
don't have untimely up, right?
right.
So I think we
We
just
can
wait.
swing with Nor and then offer a trade.
Do we want to trade it though? Like that doesn't even help our delirium.
Right. I don't know if we want to trade it. I mean, like I think us yeah, probably not.
Norin with Fear of Burning Lives also pretty good. I think at this point we might have to double block, draw a couple, pray.
Yeah, just block everything.
Like double
Reset.
block the Fear probably, and then hope he uses a trick on it, and then we just get to like blow him out.
Or we just block it with Nor in here. All right. Yeah, we could double
Norin
block.
can't block.
Yeah, that's true.
Use a trick. You got a trick. +2/+2 trample enchantment.
That would be so sick. Nothing.
No fixes. White land in the top three. That kind of counts. Not really. Does
Helps
get us
with
closer to delirium at
delirium.
least. Hey,
That's pretty
okay.
good. That's
That's
pretty good.
acceptable.
Not too upset about that.
I am scared of that.
Yeah, that's what we kill for sure.
And that's a good draw. Are we into swinging with Norin now?
Sure. I mean, I'm always down to swing. You know me.
Yeah.
I mean, worst that happens
I
is
think
he blocks it. That's fine.
I think I'm fine with just offering the trade now. Decline. Let's not show him our second color this time. Ooh, that's pretty good here. First time I've seen this card be good.
What does it do?
Up to
Oh, it
one
turns to
target
land.
land you control becomes 0/0 elemental.
I mean, he's kind of low on lands.
Yeah, but like we kill this, he just turns another one into a 3/3, right?
Huh? We kill the 3/4, right?
Yeah, no, that's what I'm saying. Like killing the land to like kill a land is kind of bad here. We
Yeah.
have to just do this. And then really, really hope he plays an artifact. This has looked really bad so far.
Yeah, it's not been great. It has turned on Delirium Force a few times, but it has not been great.
Sure. Do we make it so two creatures can't block so we can play this and it kills something? I think we do, right?
Yeah. Could we have turned one of our lands into a creature?
No, it's you
No, it's a
control.
spell. It's a spell.
No, it hits abilities too.
Oh,
The
does it?
problem is this says you control, so the
Oh,
only legal
okay.
targets would be other lands he controlled.
Like you just
Which
know he's got removal, right? I feel like we bait out the removal with the Cult
okay,
Healer
but like,
and
what
bounce
are we
something back.
playing? We play healer, and that's
And
it.
and then he targets it with like a fight spell and we kill his stuff. Right?
Okay, we'll try it. That's delirium, right? That is delirium.
Even
So we
better.
just do this.
Hmm.
Get in for 3, go up to 17.
Yep.
He
Yep.
hits us for 8. We go to 9. Then we kill this guy.
Yep.
Plus, we're still holding up in timely malfunction. Maybe we'll play an artifact.
Or buff.
I don't know. I don't
Are
think
you
he's ever
sure
buffed anything.
untimely hits?
Target spell or ability with a single target.
So we can tap his stuff. Can we do that? Can we take baseball bat?
It's you control, so I don't believe so.
But if he
We
equipped
can
it,
just
then we
destroy it
could.
though. We can
Yeah.
just kill the equipment.
Yeah, we could just do that. I think that's fine. Let him
Let him
attack
commit to
first.
decisions first. He's got an instant or something. What has he got?
Ouch.
Yeah, changing the target of that would have been really good. It's not you control, is it? Yeah, it's just enchant creature. So now we kill the land,
What if
and then
we hit for 6, play the cult healer? Do we die? Yeah.
yeah,
Yeah, that
we just
kills
kill the land,
us.
and then block.
One of it.
We could block one of it. Does that ever do anything for us? No, I think we just block for 6.
I mean, next turn we can get in for a ton. Like that's like lethal, right?
Okay. So let's say we blocked one of it and he has nothing. Right.
Mm-hmm. Do we swing
So if
for
we're
3?
blocking one of it, we'd swing with 2.
Mm.
Put him to 5.
Yeah, I think we swing with
Yeah.
3 here. We swing with 3 here. We
Block,
block 4 of it. Or
and then
no, maybe like
attacking
any
creatures.
removal spell beats us though.
So if we swing for 2, then we're safer.
Yeah.
He'd go to 5, and it's still lethal next turn with this. But that's
Yeah.
worse against him having blockers.
Yeah, right. And if he has a blocker and we hit a land, then we still have lethal with the Glassworks, right?
Flipping this just gives us 1, 1. Yeah, that still seems good. So I think we swing for 2.
Yeah.
Mid to baseball bat.
We should have just took the damage from baseball bat, I guess.
No. Maybe. I don't think we're supposed to play around him having this when it would have been so good for him to play that earlier, and he didn't. So he had to have drawn that. He's going to blow up our room. The question is, does he attack? He is attacking. Okay,
Now
so
do
now
we
we have
just block
perfect
with
info.
one?
If we block like this
We go to
and
1.
play this,
Mhm.
we only have 4 damage, right? He blocks there,
Right.
takes 4, he's at 1.
Right.
Do we have a way to do anything about that? We could draw 2, look for answers.
If we hit we can at least play Cult Healer and we can block everything next turn.
Yeah, I think it's blocks like this.
Yeah. He's top decking. Like
He has
a
no
haste.
cards.
A haste does it for us. Yeah. Now.
So now we draw 2?
Yeah. Right. But we probably are
Yeah.
gonna have to play Cult Healer unless we hit
I mean, yeah, but
removal.
we might as well draw 2 first, right?
Yeah.
And then we probably just play Cult Healer, and that's it.
I guess. Yeah. Like that wins us the game, doesn't it?
They all gain lifelink and menace. That's 5 lifelink menace. That's game. Because it's just 5
No.
menace.
Yes. Yeah. 5 minutes. Yep.
Exactsies.
Yep. GG's. We can't be beat, Joel, when we draft together. We just trophy every
Yeah,
time.
yeah, we do have a pretty good record together. Is this every time?
I think it is. I think it's every time.
Wow. Even in Mythic.
Yeah. Mythic 41. That was my jersey number. Fun facts.
Nice. So this was the deck. I do not like untimely malfunction. I don't know.
Yeah, it was
Maybe
not
we
good
just
for
drew it at
us.
4 times, but like I
Like
would have
there were
preferred
definitely
Inferno
situations where 2
like
creatures
every
couldn't
time.
block would be good, right? Like,
Sure, but I don't
but
know. I think I would have
yeah,
rather had this.
cost 5 though.
But like also we did have Delirium sometimes. It does draw a card sometimes, and it
That's
just kills
true.
like so much.
Everything, yeah. Even
Like
killed the
6 is
7/6. Yeah.
everything reasonable. So yeah,
Is that
I think
better
it's the
than
only
the
thing left to
Mountain
change.
Cycler?
The Mountain Cycle is also reasonable, but I kind of like the removal side. Like this isn't removal, but it kind of is, you know?
Yeah.
Because that was the one thing we didn't have that much of, right? We had
Right.
the one trick, we had Trapped in the Scream, we had Hover Ship, and we had Classroom. And
Right.
kind of Fear of Burning Alive.
I
But
mean,
like
it
so
was
much of the
always
time it was like
removal. It was
removal and we
always,
win, right?
yeah. Yeah. Fear of Burning, I think, is going to be one of my favorite uncommons. It's so good.
Yes. This card is amazing. It's great for Delirium. It's an enchantment creature. So like you manifest Dread it, put it in the yard. It's just like 2 things for Delirium, right?
Yep.
Or, like it's an amazing payoff. Like it's Flame Tongue Covet. It kills their thing.
That
And then
also
like
goes 4
upside,
phase. Yeah.
it just wins the game. I am pretty high on this one.
Yep. Me too. It was in my last deck that trophied as well. Also, does it work? It works with Arabella, right?
Uh It deals X damage to each opponent. Yeah.
Yeah, gross. Gross.
Okay. So that's it for today.
Yep. We'll catch you boys on the flippity flop.